In this video, we're going to do a couple more application problems. So at the top here, it says, find an expression for the area of the figure. Give your answer as a quadratic polynomial. So obviously this is a triangle here. And it reminds you that the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So the area is going to be 1/2 times the base, which is this here, 10x plus 4, times the height of the triangle, which is this right here, 3x plus 1. So 1/2 times the base times the height, which is this. I'm going to leave this 1/2 out front for just a second. We'll deal with that in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this together. So 10x times 3x is 30x squared. 10x times 1 is 10x. 4 times 3x is 12x. 4 times 1 is 4. So the area is 1/2 times 30x squared. When I combine my like terms there, 10x plus 12x is 22x, and then plus 4. And then for my last step, I'll distribute the 1/2. So I'm really just dividing everything by 2 here when I multiply by 1/2. So 1/2 times 30 is 15x squared. 1/2 times 22 is 11x. And then 1/2 times 4 would be 2. So that's the area of my triangle. And then I'll answer this question. What's the area if x is 4? So I'm going to take my area and I'm going to substitute 4 in for x. And you can type that in your calculator. And I believe that the area is 286. All right, so the area, find the area if x is 4. I take that, I substitute it in, and I get 286 for the area. Okay, let's do one more problem here. It says the rectangle below has a perimeter of 158 inches. So this is the opposite of what we just did in the previous video. Before we were trying to write a formula for the perimeter. Now we know the perimeter is 158 inches. So I'm just going to write that down, that the perimeter is 158 inches. And so we're going to work backwards to find what the value of x is. So before I can do that, I'm going to need to come up with my perimeter for my rectangle. And remember, that's 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. So the perimeter is 2 times the width, which is 5x, plus 2 times the length, which is 3x plus 7. So I get 2 times 5x, which is 10x. 2 times 3x is 6x, and then 2 times 7 is 14. So the perimeter is 10x plus 6x, which is 16x, and then plus 14. So this is the perimeter. Equation that we come up with if we do, 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. This is the perimeter. And it says to find the value of x. So we don't know the value of x. But we do know that the perimeter is 158 inches. So we know that P is 158. So we can substitute 158 in for P, for perimeter. And now we'll work backwards to figure out what the value of x is. So I subtract 14 from both sides. I get 44 equals 16x. I divide both sides by 16, and I believe 16 goes into 144 9 times, so x is 9. So when the perimeter is 158 inches, that means that x was 9. For part B, it says find an expression for the area of the rectangle. Area of a rectangle is length times width. So the area will be the length, 3x plus 7, times the width, 5x. I'll multiply here, so I'm going to distribute. 3x times 5x is 15x squared. And then 7 times 5x is 35x. So this would be the area, 15x squared plus 35x.